Hello you guys, it is Jksthind and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be all about my 3-month update on YouTube. So I'm currently at 242 subscribers as I'm filming this video. I have 34 videos up, and I just wanted to share with you guys goals that I've achieved, expectations that I had, and all of that, and just be kind of really honest, because I feel like there are a lot of people out there that want to pursue YouTube but don't really know what they're in for. And so I'm going to start off with things I wish I knew before I started YouTube. Some of the things that I wish I knew is that it takes a while, but you have to be consistent. That's something that I wish I'd known, because anytime that I was like, okay, I'm not going to upload, I had this fear of like, okay, am I just gonna ruin my progress? But I genuinely do think that consistency is key with YouTube, and especially with the growth that I've seen with my channel. Video ideas can be challenging to come up with, so that's something that I didn't anticipate. Was I was like, oh, I'm just gonna do my makeup tutorials and that's it. And what I realized was I wanted to do more than just makeup tutorials, because makeup tutorials are good and fun, but I definitely wanted my channel to be on a wide range of things, so that I could have a male audience, I could have a female audience, and everyone in between. You will have technical issues. This is something that I have found really frustrating in the last 3 months, is that technical issues happen, and that is something that you just have to be ready for. And it has been so hard not to get so frustrated, because, you know, I'll film a video and it'll be good to go, and then for some reason it didn't export right or whatever, and I uploaded it, and then I look back at it and I'm like, it doesn't have the right sound or whatever it is. So those things will happen, and that's something that I'm slowly on my way to actually kind of accepting, like, I can only do so much, you know? The sooner that you start, the faster you'll build. So I had actually started my YouTube channel last year in September, and I never posted a video or anything like that. And what I really realized was I kind of felt bad. I kind of regretted the fact that I didn't just make a video and upload it in September, because I realized that I would have already been like 6 to 7 months in at that point. But I mean, you know, like, if you know what I mean. People will leave you hate comments, and that is okay. You will be okay. That is something that I wasn't really prepared for. Well, I guess I kind of was prepared for. I know that with Instagram and modeling and stuff like that, like, people do leave you hate comments. People do say negative, mean things and horrible things, and that's okay, you know. But I feel like I was so desensitized to my overall Instagram appearance that I was just like, you know, for every hate comment there's always like 60 other, like, you know, positive comments, whereas on YouTube it hasn't really been like that. And that's okay, because I'm still growing on YouTube. But, you know, that first sort of hate comment, or like that second hate comment, they hit a little bit different, and that's something that, you know, I'm on the way of actually kind of getting over. Is like, I don't care what people have to say. It's that I'm gonna do what I need to do, and then we're gonna go from there. Videos take a while to edit and film. That's something that I kind of had a dose of like how long things do take, because I'd edited a couple of Instagram trailers before, but I didn't realize that, like, especially when you're filming a makeup video, I film makeup videos and I film them through and through, and it usually is about 90 minutes of footage, and you have to get that down to like 15 minutes. So it is a lot of, you know, going back and forth and really like learning Premiere or whatever, you know, program that you're using, and really learning it and making sure that you know, like, the hotkeys and stuff, to make the editing process so much more simple and so much easier. Schedules. So before all of this happened, in quarantine especially, I didn't really have a schedule. I was just kind of there. I was just doing my thing. But what I realized is that if you give yourself posting dates, and you know that you have to release a video this day, it'll make everything run so much smoothly. Like, for me, I post a video every 3rd of the month. So I post 10 videos a month, and it's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. So I can, like, from today, I could literally plan out the rest of my videos until the end of the year. So that just makes it easier, because then I know that I need to do this. So that comes up to roughly 2 videos a week. And because of that, I know that I need to get this done, and I'm usually ahead of my game. So I gave myself a realistic expectation, which is the next thing. You know, having realistic expectations from yourself and from your YouTube channel. So my thing was, I wanted to give myself a lower bar to start on. I mean, I was thinking about starting off with 1 video a week, but I genuinely thought that if I did 2 videos a week, it would definitely keep me on my toes, and then I could do one makeup video and one what I call an alternate video, which is anything of me sitting down and talking, or you know, a DIY or whatever it is, cooking, whatever, and that would be my alternate video. So that's kind of the rundown of the things that I wish I'd known. So on to goals that I have achieved. So I have been consistent with my posting schedule. I'm actually really proud of that. For 3 months I've been consistent with my posting schedule. Every 3, 6, 9, 12, etc, etc, etc of the month I've posted a video. And that when you look at your YouTube studio and it shows you published on, it looks beautiful. So a little pat on the back for that. I've definitely learned Premiere. I am more comfortable using Premiere. I don't need as much help. I can kind of, you know, it takes me about like 2 to 3 hours to do a makeup video, and DIYs kind of vary, or like, you know, like cooking videos or whatever, they all kind of vary because it depends on how long the process is. But I definitely learned Premiere, and I'm comfortable using Premiere for whatever it is. Actually, the 3 trailers that you see on my Instagram, someone else filmed them for me, and I actually edited those together. So I'm definitely getting the hint of Premiere, and I'm definitely getting to the point where I'm comfortable using Premiere for more than just videos, or at least for my YouTube channel. I have definitely made a space for my filming, and so the reason why that's so important is because at first I was just kind of like here, there, everywhere, and now I actually have a table that has all of my setup and everything, and I have lighting and stuff like that. So I'm definitely like, I've definitely taken a step up and an upgrade into the filming equipment that I actually use. So some short-term goals that I've set for myself is that I know that you shouldn't be numbers oriented, especially when you're growing, but I do want to have, like, knowing the kind of increase and like the kind of growth that I've had, I definitely think that 500 subscribers is doable, but I don't control that. So if I don't hit that goal, that's okay. You know, that's more of an arbitrary goal than anything. I want to have 50 videos up by the end, which I know I will. By the end of September, I would like to have 50 videos up. And I do 10 videos a month, so I'm not too worried about that goal, and that's a goal that I know I will hit. And also be ahead on my videos. So when I started off YouTube, I was always like 6 to 7 videos ahead. I was always planning ahead. Life kind of hit me sideways, and so I kind of, you know, went through my stock file, and then I was like, you know, doing videos like maybe a week before, and then I get to this point where like I literally do my videos a day before they post. So just to kind of get ahead, and again, that's more of an arbitrary goal because it's like ahead could mean a week ahead or 6 videos ahead or whatever. Ahead is whatever I defined it to be. Alright, like I was saying, so the only thing that I can really control is how much I'm putting into it, how many videos I'm filming, how much I'm doing to make sure that I put out enough videos. Like everything else, the way that someone perceives my video, if someone shouts me out or anything like that, I really can't control that. I can help it by, you know, like, you know, messaging people and being like, hey, like, you know, if you don't know, or like, you know, like shamelessly plugging myself. That's something that I have really realized, that what you have to do is you have to tell everybody, because everybody doesn't know. And so like, even like I've had exchanges at like Safeway where I've been and I've had like this beautiful makeup look on, and they're like, oh my god, I love your eyeshadow, and I'm like, oh thanks. Just like, where are you going? And I was like, nowhere, I have a YouTube channel. And then the lady ended up subscribing along with one of her friends. So that's something that I've definitely realized, is that you need to shamelessly plug yourself. Like wherever you go, shamelessly plug yourself, because that's the kind of attitude that's gonna, like, at some point you're gonna meet the right person and they're gonna have just the right amount of whatever it is to help you kind of, you know, expedite your growth. And that's something that I've, you know, that is constantly held true in my life. That's something that I definitely have learned, and I'm definitely gonna try to work on, is not being humble and just kind of being like, hey, yeah, I have a YouTube channel. Because at the end of the day, those are the type of people that end up becoming actual, you know, contributors, and they comment, you know, like all these good things, and like, you know, they actually want to be there for your content. And I think that having that little boost of knowing people that you know are watching you out there definitely helps you. It helps ease the pressure of, you know, I need to have this many subscribers and stuff like that. So that's something that I've definitely learned, and that's also a goal of mine, is to, you know, just shamelessly plug yourself. Long-term goals. So I like to always break down my goals into short-term goals and long-term goals. Short-term goals are usually like 3 to 6 months. Long-term goals can be anywhere from a year to a year and a half to 2 years. And so I just feel like that breakdown really helps me kind of have a picture of like, oh, I need to do this. It's like I'm an econ student, so I look at everything in micro and macro. So what can I do in like my micro life that, you know, will help me like the day-to-day, right? And then macro is like the overall, what is this going to do for me, like, you know, down the line, so long term. So some of my long-term goals are to transition into doing vlogs. I really love vlogging. I've done it maybe twice on this channel, and I really like it. I want to start doing more of it. I just get really shy in public, so I want to try to, like, you know, like take the stigma out of that. And a lot of it is just all in your head. No one really cares, but I really want to start kind of practicing, I guess, to do vlogs. And if you guys want to see my practice vlogs, let me know. I'll be more than happy to post them for you guys. Share more of my personal life with you guys. So I feel like all of my current videos are very kind of personal. You guys do get to know a part of me that you don't really get to see on Instagram, but I definitely want to tailor my YouTube channel to be like, you know, a place where you really get to know me. So I want to start doing like Q&As and stuff like that, and like kind of build up to the point where I'm like, oh, like, you know, I can turn on the camera and talk to you guys. So this is kind of my way of also stepping outside my comfort zone and letting you guys know, like, this is the growth, this is what I feel like I should have done, blah blah blah, all of that. So this is like me being very personal to you guys. So that's kind of where I'm at with my 3-month update. I will keep you guys updated. I will do a 6-month update, a 9-month update, and then a year update, and then we'll kind of see how I feel from there. If you guys like these kind of videos, I'd be more than happy to do those for you guys. I just feel like 3 months is a good amount of time to really get to know stuff, especially because it takes 21 days to make a habit, and so now I've made that habit threefold. So that's my kind of goal, to keep you guys updated. And I feel like it'd be really helpful for some people to kind of, you know, see the behind the scenes that everyone doesn't get to see. But so those were my goals. Let me know what you guys thought of this video, and let me know what other kinds of videos that you guys want to see from me. I'd be more than happy to create them for you. Let me know if you guys have any sort of tips, tricks of, like, you know, coming up with video ideas, because that's been my main pitfall right now, because we're kind of in this weird phase where things aren't exactly open yet, and things aren't exactly closed. So it's like we're in this kind of weird limbo, and I don't really want to go outside because I already have respiratory issues. So I'm just kind of like, I don't know. So let me know what you guys have ideas of that is like more of an inside thing. I do have a couple of things that I'm thinking of renovating, but again, let me know and I'll kind of go from there. But with that being said, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in a video super soon. Mwah. Bye guys!